I need some new townies in one of my neighborhoods very badly, and I came up with a fun idea to create some. Actually, I don't know if other people before me have already done this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use random word generator to give me 10 random words. And I'm going to use these words to come up with characteristics for my Sims or to write some sort of backstory for them. There are no strict rules this time because I tend to just kill my own fun by creating rules. So just, whatever pops up in my head. And I will translate what I come up with into the Sims' personalities, appearances, aspirations, I guess often via just loose association. I mainly play The Sims for storytelling. I love writing stories and characters, so I am very excited about this challenge. I will probably not go very deep into the details of every single aspect of every single Sim, because that would be exhausting. Now, the neighborhood in question is in fact Riverside, which some of you may have already tried yourselves, and some of you may also know from my Let's Play series. I am just saying that it's never too late to catch up on my Riverside LP. We're only like 4 episodes in. Here's the link to it if you want to check it out. So you probably know that Riverside doesn't have any adult townies, and it's also got a serious diversity problem. It's got one black Sim in it, and it's a teenage townie. And I do love playing Riverside, but this just bugs me so much. I originally didn't really intend to make any townies for this neighborhood, because another thing about me is that I always seem to compulsively want to stick to the original population of a neighborhood, at least initially, and not intervene much. My original plan was that when I send my teenagers to college, there will be dormies generated, hopefully a more diverse bunch as well. And then when the time is right, I will grow them up, move them back to Riverside, and turn them into townies. But I just can't seem to be able to wait until then. So I thought I'd make some random but not really random adult townies. So because of the diversity issue, for starters, today I am going to create 2 Sims with skin 4, 1 Sim with skin 3, and 1 Sim with skin 2. I know this isn't a lot, but 4 Sims is about as many as I can do in one video. I am very slow, okay, like painfully slow. Gender and names will probably be somewhat randomized. This is the first random Sim that the game gave me, so we are starting with a black female Sim. I'm going to hit generate random words once, and then we'll try to work with it. Here goes. Murder, burial, liver. There are some interesting words on here. Shit, I feel like with these words, I need to write her some sort of tragic backstory, but I don't want to start this off by something as sad as that. Right, let's try to go for mildly tragic, shall we? So she used to work in the city in an office. And then I only just went and wrote an embarrassingly dramatic story around most of the words in this list. Oh, why am I like this? After all, I decided that I wanted to keep this video somewhat light-hearted, so it was better to edit out this first part of this first Sim, as awkward as it is. Sorry. But the good news is we are already at the happy part of our Sim story, which is ultimately what defines her as a person today. She quit her job and decided to move to the suburbs. That's how she ended up in Riverside. And she started making and selling her own jewelry, making her a type of merchant, I guess. Is that how you pronounce that word? The business has been working out for her. She always loved arts and crafts, and now she gets to do what she loves for a living. So life in Riverside has been kind to her so far. So kind that even her hair started looking more healthy. It stopped falling out because of stress, which I could relate. I don't quite know what to do with liver. I guess she likes eating liver. Sorry, that's not vegetarian or vegan friendly. So let's finally make the Sim. I also did some random name generating, and I decided to name her Valerie Huston. So I am now making some changes to her face. Just some really tiny changes, just so that she won't look exactly like one of the face templates. Like I said, I'm not too great at faces, so forgive me that. She's gonna have black hair, long and healthy black hair. Oh, I love this one. Right, I'm gonna pick her something artsy to wear. I think this would be nice. And we're going to give her some jewelry, because she does make jewelry, so she would probably also like to wear jewelry. I don't have loads of custom accessories, but I really love these ones that I've just downloaded. Should I go for the pink ones? Because those match her dress the best. Oh yeah, that's cute. No, these are cuter. And some earrings as well. I've also given her some bracelets and rings. And a tiny bit of makeup. Let's say formal clothing. Oh, this skirt is so nice too. And to be honest, it doesn't even look bad with this shirt. Like, it matches, strangely enough, it does. Right, the rest I will not care so much about. We'll never really see townies in their underwears or their pajamas unless we move them in. Okay, but maybe in their outerwear we will, so I'll make sure to give her something nice. So what aspiration do we give her? Definitely not fortune, because if all she wanted to do was to get rich, she wouldn't have left the corporate world to pursue a career in arts. I think that I'm going to give her popularity, not because she wants to throw the biggest parties in existence, but because she wants to make friends and she cares about what people think of her, and she wants to give something valuable to the world through her art. I'm definitely talking about Valerie and not about myself in the slightest. She is gonna be somewhat shy, but not lazy, nice, quite serious, but neat and precise. She likes someone with a good reputation, and I don't know, someone who is talented at something. And she's going to be turned off by... Man, I have no idea. I actually hate picking turn-ons and turn-offs. I should just randomize these actually. Anyway, she doesn't like aliens. So this is our first sim, Valerie Huston. Now I actually wish I could play her. Damn, these townies are going to outshine the actual residents. So for our next sim, this is the first sim I got. It's a male with skin 3. And to me, his face looks like he's of Asian descent. So that's what we're going with. Let's see our words. Alright. No, wait, he needs a name first. He's gonna be named Sean Park. Again, random name generator. Alright, this is his story. He used to be in a relationship with someone a long time ago, and they even used to run a business together, but they could just never break even in the business, and that caused a lot of frustration between them. Sean claims that his partner was at fault because they weren't good enough, and so this obviously ruined their relationship and the business as well. Sean decided he was still too young to settle down and do big things like that, and so he got up and he started his adventurous bachelor life. Ever since he's been riding solo, he has lived pretty much everywhere on the map of SimCity. Every district, every neighborhood, he just cannot stay in one place for too long. And he has lost count of how many lovers he's had since. He's a very sociable, outgoing sim. He's got loads of friends and he's always eager to participate in every event and every party. He's easy to be around, but he does make inappropriate jokes sometimes. But recently, he got a pretty bad chest infection. He had to stay in the hospital for a bit, and then he was advised to slow down and take a rest, like a longer kind of rest, away from wild parties in the smoke of the city. And that's how he ended up in the lovely greens of Riverside. He probably doesn't plan on staying too long though. I'm not changing his face, I think. Just gonna find him a cooler hair. I think I'm gonna keep the brown. I don't know, but I think this suits him. This is alright. I don't even remember what season it is in Riverside currently, but I just think that this jacket looks good on him. And these jeans with the obnoxiously colored shoes. Somebody has to wear these too, okay? Not everybody's outfit can be perfect. Oh yeah, perfect attire for outside. So, should he be a romance sim or a pleasure sim? I'm going to say pleasure actually. He is somewhat sloppy, very outgoing, somewhat lazy, more grouchy, and quite playful. He likes someone who is fit and is in underwear. Turn off is a hard worker because he isn't a hard worker and he doesn't want to pair up with someone who is more successful than he is. Once again, I am noticing striking similarities to my way of thinking. But yeah, this is Sean Park. So we move on to our third sim. It will have to be a female with skin too. I am generating some random names. Karina, I like that. Karina Bonovitz. Adelaida is too pretty for a townie. I want to save the best names for my own sims. I think I'll make her fat. Well, sims too fat. Let's see the words. A bad neighbor, alright. Karina grew up in a conservative family, but she never really felt like she belonged there. Her father was a soldier under the flag of Sim Nation, and although her parents tried to influence her, that was a path that she never wanted to undertake. She moved to Riverside to become independent. She started renting an apartment, and she quickly turned out to be somewhat of a bad neighbor because she plays an instrument. She plays the cello, but she's self-taught and she's quite bad at it. I guess her family never really supported or nurtured her creative side. So as time elapsed, she's been tiring her neighbors more and more with her bad cello playing. And one day she found a piece of paper under her door from a neighbor, advising her to at least register for professional cello lessons. Does that make any sense? Oh, and by the way, she earns her living by designing website layouts. I like the shirt on her actually, I do. This is the hair she's going to have. And she's gonna get a bit of a different face, I think. Just a bit of right clicking, this and that. She looks pretty basic now, but whatever. Well, I said I like the shirt, so I think that's going to stay. Maybe in a different color though. No, I want this. Oh no, the clipping is just ruining everything. That's so disappointing. I'm going to have to pick a different shirt. Guess I'll pick something that doesn't have the clipping problem. I'll pick this. Think I'll just give her these jeans because I love them. I think she looks nice. She's going to be somewhat sloppy. Not that lazy though. Quite shy. Very nice and like somewhat playful. I think I'm going to make her a family sim. Like someone who is educated and she likes beards. Doesn't like supernatural, whatever that means. And that is our Karina Bonovitz. And we are making our last sim, who will have to be a black male sim. This was a name that I kinda liked for him. And I think I'm going to keep his hair. Wait, I almost forgot to write the story. It's okay, it's just the whole point of the video. So let's see. What do these even mean? Okay, so apparently swap is just swap. And this, I don't know how it's pronounced, means indiscretion. So our guy Emmett here, he was full of dreams when he was a kid. He dreamt of solving crimes, discovering the jungle, flying planes, and even becoming a taxi driver. That sounded super interesting to him when he was little. Unfortunately, those have stayed dreams for him, as the last time he felt the closest to greatness and success and an extraordinary life was when he won the spelling bee in 6th grade. He will never forget how proud his family was of him after he spelled out the word aluminium. For a few years now, he's been working in the accountancy sector, and usually he's bored out of his mind. The only semi-exciting thing that happens at his job is when somebody makes the gaffe of mispronouncing or misspelling his last name and he has to correct them. And his last name is not even that difficult. I don't know what to do with this one. I'm giving him some glasses and this outfit. He's embracing the office look. I am giving him some colorful underwear and pajamas though. He's got the knowledge aspiration because he is interested in so many things and he wants to be good at many things and he likes to learn. But he has just not found the right career for him and it's burning him out a bit. But in his soul, I believe that he's still got that eagerness. He's neat, somewhat shy, yeah, quite lazy to change his life and begin an entirely new career. Somewhat playful and definitely nice. We do need more Capricorns. Capricorns are a rare breed. He likes someone who is creative and knows how to cook because he doesn't really. Bit intimidated by people who can dance well because he can't. Are we the same person? And here we are, done with our 4th sim as well. And here they all are. I think they came out nice. I'm going to turn them into townies now. And we'll see if any of them get involved in the Riverside storylines in any way. I'd love them to, because I'm already attached to them. This video was so much fun. I definitely want to do something like this again in the future, because Riverside is still in drought of townies. Sorry, I had to switch over to the road, otherwise the recording will lag, I don't know why. So yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, I did. Feel free to like the video and feel free to subscribe to my channel as well, where I post Sims 2 videos at least once a week. You can also follow me on my other social medias, they'll be here above my head. I tweet a lot about The Sims, I recently started posting TikToks about The Sims, and I may or may not plan on starting to stream again soon on Twitch, so feel free to check them out. That's all for now. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!